And we are off. Take a peek at some stats real quick. These stats are just so bloated now. Can't just like quickly go over notable results because there might be so many of them if you're looking at Oker's page or something. Looks like this is a rematch. Squega with a 2-1 over ancalagor currently. So that definitely will change this match. How much and in whose favor is what will be answered today though. And Squega not taking the gi. Picking up some fake armor. Ancalagor gonna get that ring of regen, but will be in a bit of a lead. However, I thought you were done. Nope. I'm happy I'm not done. And that is a leprechaun for ancalagor. Ancalagor letting the leprechaun run away once more! That's the third time I've seen! That's the third time I've seen today in the past in the past 2 hours. Not like this. And that is a very good shot for Squega. Squega will kill. Picking up some lead boots, a titanium cat, and a heal spell, so even more regeneration for Squega. Squega has a pretty beefy build, but ancalagor does have something to fight back with. That is the titanium rapier. A very fast weapon, and that is also a very good shot for ancalagor just because it has heavy blade. So Squega actually won't be able to take advantage of that. But as regeneration and quartz armor, what would go great with all of this would be a few more heart containers to utilize all of this regen to its fuller potential. And Squega swapping off to shield spell. One of the best spells out there. So, has that in tandem with heal, so can more aggressively use blood magic to get the shield up than ancalagor, since ancalagor doesn't have as strong as a source of regen, but just picked up a source of regen. And picking up an excellent ring as well, so it was looking pretty good for Squega compared to ancalagor earlier, but things are starting to turn a bit. Squega swapping off from regen to Ring of Pain. Will rely on that heal spell to get the regen in. That's a pretty tough choice if you have heal spell and shield spell, though. Choosing between whether you want the extra blood shields or not. But pain is pain, and it brings you up to a practical 3 damage, but not actual 3 damage. So we're looking pretty good. Surprisingly managed to have like no build to a build that can definitely fight. Squega having a better time of 4-1. Ancalagor to continue pushing their Sin Obsidian Rapier. Nice, a preemptive shield for Ancalagor. Squega is now approaching the same room. We'll deal with it pretty fine as well. Boots are putting in some work for Squega and Ancalagor. Not wasting too much time on Goo, but time is time. We are running just a couple beats behind now. And we're skipping the chests with an in-game time of about 5:37 going into zone 4. I mean 5. So pretty scarily fast pace for both racers. Squega manages to keep up, but this is fake armor instead of the best real armor you can get, which is pretty rough. The heal spell definitely helps, and the shields as well. It's about even now. Map is definitely a helpful item for Squega to have. Squega will be the first one to dead Ringer by just 1 or 2 beats, so gonna be pretty close as both racers opt to go for Japanese strats, which will pretty much go the exact same way for both racers. And Ancalagor not having enough bombs will check purple. Only for bomb spell, but bomb spell already was in the seed earlier, as Squega already has Necrodancer out. Ancalagor having to touch butts. Bird Shovel was somewhere racing along, huh? Yeah, that was a pretty fast seed. Squega managing to take it in the end though. And apparently there's Courage Shovel somewhere on this seed, but both races not being able to find it. So some pretty costly butt touching for Ancalagor. And Squega finishing with a .D of 741. It's a decently fast seed. And I was a bit worried that Ancalagor would just absolutely find nothing, but managed to just scrap together a build pretty suddenly. You have to go out of your way to check a secret room below a trapdoor. Makes sense. These races would miss it then. So, pretty well played from both of these racers. Just find a pink shovel. Or head. So, but Ancalagor not finding the glass helm that Squega did will not be good. As we are ready to see what's in store for these racers on the second seed. Squega now with a 3-1 record over Ancalagor. So immediate 3 bomb pack, not bad. Greatly helps your options. We'll be able to have a safe blood kill for both of these racers. Blood Shopkeeper kill, and will be somewhat valuable with the Blood Drum and the Torch of Balls. Both races will choose to swap to the Gold Cutlass as well. And a blast home pickup for both racers, so ancalagor will find a blast home this seed, at least. If that's any consolation, which it probably isn't. Oh, that's a big black skeleton. But racers can be pretty fearless with the Cutlass. Don't need to be too worried about taking huge hits as long as you don't get grabbed by a monkey, which both racers do a fine job. Bat getting a bit in the way for ancalagor, and ancalagor will just opt to clear out the Conga lines, and likely will end with a gold kill on Conga here. So, about the same speed as Squega. And both racers will find a Squega suit in black. Oh, they're so in sync! On ancalagor with a bit of detour. Very slight detour compared to Squega's more direct route. But Squega will spend a bit of time seeing what's in store behind the walls, and okay, that is a shop with weapons. And we have weapon divergence. Squega choosing to keep the Arc Dagger and ancalagor choosing to keep the Titanium Cat, both very good weapons. But Titanium Cat is an Arc Dagger. It doesn't really have anything to use with it yet either. Doesn't have like pain, doesn't have even a damage up or something like that. Arc Dagger's just gonna be good on its own, so actually an electric dagger. Huh. Flyway text does not say Arc Dagger, it says Electric Dagger. I blame Elad, I think. Elad says Arc Dagger. As long as people understand what you're saying, we do call the plate mail Squega suit after all. As ancalagor with a pretty fast zone 3, Squega will likely follow suit. And Zone 3 boss will be Coral Rifts. Squega has the throws and the last helm, and a blood drum as well. But Squega looks like we'll just aggro with last helm. And then throw. A good choice to take out Coral Rift pretty quickly. And using Blast Helm to just ignore bomb damage there on Squega's end. There is a Ring of Pain for ancalagor and Squega as well, but ancalagor will be pretty happy to see that. However, is on half a heart right now and gets fireballed by a wall pig. There was a bat in the way. What a rude bat. Oh, come on. Yeah, the bat. It just moves down and like, hey, what's up? It goes into the darkness and then emerges from the darkness and says, what's up? Want a hug? Can't have hair if you want to play this game. Called That is Boots of Pain for Squega. That's not a horrible pickup, but ancalagor has went down pretty late. So it wouldn't be a bad idea to just want to conserve health. Squega is just sending the Fire Pig over to his opponent. Yes, that Fire Pig. I mean, at least your opponent knows a thing or two about unfortunate Fire Pig situations. Yes, that one. One Squega managed to take revenge upon, but it looks like ancalagor won't be able to. Or take vengeance against this one. Yeah. Pretty straightforward run to the exits here for Squega. Still pretty fast too, 7 minutes, 5-3. Is doing a great job at just not getting hit. That's all you gotta do to not die, is not get hit. And what Squega is doing right now. And is also doing lures with this much of a lead. Not too much reason not to, besides not wanting to get bullied by chat. And checking red for Snowbro, not a bad pickup. Can definitely be something useless in red, but Snowbro can definitely alleviate a bit of pressure on you if you're ever surrounded. Got an early first hit for Squega using the Blood Drum. And ancalagor just waiting on 1-4 as Squega finishes off the Necrodancer with a race from time of 8:50. GG, Squega taking another point over ancalagor with the rematch. This is a... whoops. Ignore that. Oh, it's not your computer. This is a 4-1 record in favor of Squega. So, just a wall pig situation there. Just combining that with what a horrible enemy. And then also half a heart. Just everything coming together to create a mixture of no fun for you. You're not allowed to have fun. You're gonna die. Anywho, both racers ready, and this is the final race of the set. ancalagor definitely having chances to take something off his Squega, but it hasn't come into fruition yet for various reasons. Having to touch butts or bats and wall pigs. As both of these racers will successfully kill this early blood shop here. snagging a crown of thorns and golden staff along with it. Torch of Foresight. Also monkey's paw on this floor. There is a bomb trap next to a crate. Squega will see what's up with that, and it will just be gold. Uses more efficient method of breaking that open by using green slime that was next to it. Then just tap in the bomb trap, which was the obvious solution, but heads up play manages to save a couple of beats there on that check. Ancalagor, meanwhile, picking up some glass armor. This is an interesting chop. If you kill for it, you have damage up and a blood rapier. But there isn't a method to kill. There's a red dragon though. Ancalagor taking a red dragon hit. Looks like Ancalagor will go ahead and try to lure the dragon into the shop. No way to kill, but a red dragon is something that can definitely help your cause. And finishing off the red dragon, Ancalagor just needs to shoo the shopkeeper out of the shop. And there it is. So, having damage up along with the blood rapier, Squega will do the same. Okay. Okay. Freddy's having the time of his life on those bounce traps, but just needs to be a bit careful with that spike trap there. You can play around on these bounce traps, but be careful of the spike trap! Oh no! Shopkeeper is dead for Squega. That is not how you have a fun time on those bounce traps. Should do what Ancalagor's Freddy did, not what Squega's Freddy did. So, Ancalagor with Shopkeeper still alive, which could come into play, but I mean, hopefully it doesn't, because that kind of sucks. There can... I don't know. Oh, there's a titanium rapier for Squega. Oh, letting the leprechaun run away. That is the 4th time I've seen that in like the past 2 hours. And 3 of them were from Ancalagor. I'm glad it's not from Ancalagor this time, but still just sucks to see. Especially after Freddy dying in such a tragic way. Yeah, Squega takes the lead by a couple of beats. Is doing a very good job at mapping out the Zone 3. Has a sense for where the exit is, which kind of just comes with lots and lots of experience. Needs a Ring of Becoming in Transmog, yeah. Could do with a few things, doesn't really need too much more than this though. Is a Transmog, really could go for Torch, but yeah, could go for Torch. But I guess considering it, just not worth the time. That's a bit of extra damage up as well. So Blood Rapier wouldn't be bad with that ring, but of course hindsight's 2020. Didn't know that was coming. Nonetheless, might not have even found it without titanium anyways, so Who knows what would have happened in some alternative universe where just kept the Blood Rapier. Swift dodging, very agile dodging of that wall pig there. And that is a potion room. Squega will use a blood drum to get in and out quickly. Oh, that was a good diagonal bounce trap. Using diagonal bounce trap to just reposition and still manages to get the Blade Master kill. That is pretty exciting. Ancalagor just foregoing the potion had drum. I mean, one hit left on heavy. You want that potion? You want that potion? Just period. You want that potion. Blood drum in. Maybe just knock off the corner. You gotta go, yes, but dying is also bad. Yeah, you you want that potion. Oh. Yeah, just focus on pushing. Sometimes maybe it's worth sacrificing a bit of time for a lot of safety. It's all about payoffs. Like how much risk this choice makes versus how much potential reward you might get out of it, or how much time and how much safety this costs. Racing is a lot of managing between exchange of resources, health and speed, safety, time, speed, same thing. As my Steam notification. Whoops. Don't check Steam. No one messaged you on Steam, it's okay. As Squega has Necrodancer free. Ancalagor just gonna take in this death. That is a potion call for Squega. It isn't exactly fully clear yet, but last hit on the Necrodancer, there it is. GG's, Squega taking this with a 3-0 sweep with a total record of 5-1 over Ancalagor, including the previous match.